Hello, my creative peeps, and welcome to my favorite part of the week, my Creative Week video series. So, there's a lot of my tiny journal this week in the video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I am doing a challenge put out by Courtney, the Little Raven Ink, on her Patreon site to do a mini journal challenge, and I am loving it. Honestly, this is an A6 that I'm working in, and the pages go together so fast, and it's really challenging me to not be so big about things, and I'm usually pretty big because of my A5, but it's going well, and I'm using up my scraps, which is great. So, yeah. Here I am just putting down this photo. This is a photo of my boss, and I hope he never watches this because he'll be like appalled, but I don't think he ever would. But they live in the, I'm so sorry about my phone always going off. I really apologize. I need to remember to turn the sound off. But anyway, this is him standing in his backyard, and I live in Maine. So my entire backyard is woods, like that's where I live. And he lives kind of, it's not a big city, but it's like a touristy city kind of. So his backyard, right on the other side of those trees, is a park, and he can see it from his window, and he thinks that he feels too much in the woods. So he's out there trimming those tiny little bushes so that he doesn't feel like he's in the woods, which I'm sorry for those people that are in the city. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with living in the city. I just think it's funny that he thinks that that is the woods because it's bushes and you can see other people's houses. But yeah. Anyway, moving along now. So, I was watching the live scrap stream by Inky Quill, and she did one of her grab 5 challenges, so I decided to try it out as well. The things were gelatos, spray that's not gold, because she always uses gold Hattie Shine, stamp set, some wood veneer, and some twine. Oh sorry, hers was chipboard, but I used wood instead because I didn't have any chipboard pieces. So this is the stamp set that I chose. It's kind of like a office supply stamp set, and I thought I was going to be really cool and make this clipboard thing and put the photo on it, which epically failed because if you notice at the top of my photo, his like head got cut off. So if I were to put the photo under the paper clip like I wanted, under the clip like I wanted, his head would be gone. So after doing all this work, I ditched it, but you'll see me do it first because I really liked the idea. So I just cut a little slit in that, and I was going to put the photo under it, but I couldn't do it. It just didn't look right. And I was like, well, maybe if I put some gold on it, I can put it under the clip and it won't look as weird, and that was stupid. And then I was like, well, maybe silver, and it was a mess, you guys. Didn't do it. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll use this clip. So I was testing it on that paper. Nope, didn't like that. So yeah, I did use, however, this tag stamp on just a piece of scrap paper that I found in my scrap bin, and I made a tag. So yeah, and I was too lazy to get my acrylic block, as you can see. But I really like how the tag came out. Plus I had to use the twine, so it worked out well. So this is a wood veneer of a bike. Heba from My Little Journal sent me some awesome Happy Mail, and that was in it. I've never used wood veneer before, so I was super excited to play around with that. And then this is the next day. My camera looks awful. Why is that like that? Sorry about that, guys. I must have had a fingerprint on there or something and didn't realize it until now. My apologies. So, I am taking the May calendar thing from Courtney's Patreon page and putting him in there like I always do, and I stamped May on that tag and put it there, and I'm off camera so I just cut out a bunch of things because you wouldn't see any of it. It was a rough day. So I put that washi down and it wouldn't stay, so I had to glue it down, and I was looking for like a here or hello sticker or something, and I found loving this, so I just stamped out this onto that tab. And then I dyed my hair. I always dye my hair the same color, it's like this red color, but my natural hair color is brown. So I had quite a bit of it grow at the top. So I took a picture before, which is on the left, and then a picture after, which is on the right. And I just thought it would be cool because sometimes I forget what my real hair color looks like because I always dye it red. So I guess it's more of an auburn than red. It's not like redhead red, which is like impossible to do anyway. But yeah, so doing that. Still off shot. I have this sticker that says hello there, and I think I layered it with a star too. And then I'm just trying to find some embellishments to put on here. I put that and sign there, and I used another one of those cameras, which I really love. I got that, it was like a piece of scrap paper somebody sent me, and I was like, yes, cameras, so excited. So, but now they're all gone. Wait. So I did that, and I put that embossed star sticker that I made on there, and Tiny attached my little acetate and sign. And just did some journaling. Oh, here's why I re-glued down that washi tape. For some, okay, it's the Little Bee brand. She has beautiful washi tape, but, or I don't even know if it's a she, but anyway, whoever puts it out has beautiful washi tape, but the sticky on the backside is crap. Like, sorry, but it's crap. It doesn't stick to anything. But it's really pretty. And I always forget that. I like go to Hobby Lobby or AC Crafts and more, sorry, and I'm like, oh, this is cute. I'll buy this. And then I get home and I'm like, oh yeah, it doesn't stick to anything. So anyway, tangent over. What am I doing? Oh, here I'm drawing a face with my Pilot Color Eno in the blue color, which is why you can't really see it, but I'll color it in soon. Don't worry. I don't believe I finished this piece on camera because I was in the middle of coloring her and something happened and I had to leave and go do something. So, yeah. You only get to see part of it, but that's okay. You'll get to see the finished piece in my flip through. So the reason I was drawing this girl is because after I dyed my hair a couple days later, my sister asked me to dye her hair purple. She's going to prom this year, and her dress is like a purple mermaidy kind of. So she dyed her hair purple, not all the way purple, but we did some strands in it, and the bottom half, it looks super cute. Like, and I forgot to take a picture, so I drew this girl instead with some purple hair so I could journal about it. I'm just using my Spectrum Noir collection to color her in because, as you may have figured out, I am obsessed currently with alcohol markers and using them to color in my faces. Yep, yep. Making that color chart for my Spectrum Noirs was like the best thing I ever did, I swear, because it makes coloring things so much easier. Before, I'd have to take the cap off and like swatch the marker and make sure it was the one I wanted, and then I'd pick it up and forget which color it was. So that just makes it super easy. I look at the sheet, see which color I want, and then find the number on the cap. I mean, really guys, you should, if you have markers where the cap isn't the real color and you need to know what the real color is before you use it, it's a great idea. Just make some swatches and write it on it. Okay, so I had started this page and then was like, oops, I should probably turn the camera on. This is a Valspar paint chip that I got at Home Depot, and which is just a home improvement store for those of you that don't live in America. I don't know if they have them anywhere else. Probably not. I don't know. But anyway, there's that finished girl. So if you want to see that, you can pause it. But I am just digging through my scrap bin, trying to use up my stuff. Basically, that's what this journal is all about. So I'm obsessed with these little face swatches from the Jane Davenport napkin collection. Really though, guys, they are napkins. So anyway, I put her on there, and I'm just using this heavy gel. I really need some matte medium, but I don't want to let the heavy gel go to waste. I got like a golden sampler of mediums when I first started art journaling like 5 years ago. Maybe 6. I don't know. It makes me feel old. I don't want to talk about it. So anyway, I'm trying to use up all of those before I buy any more medium. So it's not the best, but it works. And then this is an eye picture, and I used to have this on my bulletin board when I was in college above my desk, because if you don't know already, I'm obsessed with eyeballs, and I absolutely adore this picture, and I didn't know what to do with it after I took my bulletin boards down, so it's in my scrap bin, and now I'm going to use it, because why not? I kind of stopped like putting the different days on it. I don't know if you guys missed that or not. So if you do, then let me know and I'll try to put them back. But obviously this is just a mismatch of my entire week. So I cut out this giant eyeball from a magazine. And here we go again, eyes, right? And of course it doesn't fit. So I glued it in half and used it as a tip-in. And I felt like the biggest smarty pants. Like, it worked out so well, and it looks super cool. I also have this guy that I cut out from a magazine, and he looks like an angry teacher. I don't know. I just liked him, so I put him on this eye. Yep. Do your homework. And yeah, I'm going to tip that in there. And just cutting off the tops, of course. And this is a point where my desk is a mess because I've just put so many random things on here. There's a stack of those paint chips that I'm moving around under my journal. Does anybody else have this problem? Like, I feel like I clean my desk like 7 times a day. Like, I have so much crap on it all the time. And then I have this die cut piece from an Amy Tangerine pack. It says, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. So I put that on there. And then I wanted a little journaling spot, so I was trying to figure out where to put this tag. I really like how the girl came out. And I put the 1 there because that was the date. So, yeah. I kind of wish I left it on the bottom, but c'est la vie. around just looking through, and I was like, oh, yeah, that looks good. We'll stick that there. I have no idea what it says, but it just felt right. And that's kind of how I work. I just grab stuff, and I'm like, oh, that looks good there. I really don't have a plan usually. I just stick stuff down. And this was from Courtney's Inky Patreon Tribe lettering in, not this month, but last month's collage sheets. And I'd use the rest of it, so yeah. And then I circled the Behave More Like Guys because I love that. So this is my Morning Pages journal in case you didn't see my update. My May update video. But I wanted to make it a little more me, like decorate it and personalize it a little more so that hopefully I'd be more likely to pick it up. So again, we're a magazine ephemera. And I thought I was going to use this on the cover, but I ended up using it on the inside. As you can see, I cut out bunches of strange things like this is your brain on drugs. I have psychology magazines that I subscribe to. So I get a lot of quirky things from there, like the eyeballs and the your brain on drugs quote. And I just like to use weird things like that in my journals. So here, this is the Diane Reevely Dilutions paint, and this is in the black. I use this all the time. Okay, this paint is the best paint ever for acrylic paint because it dries in like 3 seconds. Like, you're gonna see me, this is about 2 minutes worth of painting, and then you're gonna see me, see, touch it, nothing, completely dry. I absolutely love it. And the black is so black, like that was just 2 coats. It looks awesome. It literally took me 2 minutes. So I'm just putting that down there on the inside. And then I decided to put the Take the Road Less Traveled. No real reason why, just looked good. And then I'm taking that Stick It sticker book and trying to find a sticker that I want to put on with it. And this crowd of people just felt good, so I put that there. Not everything you do has to be like a reason. You can just put down stuff you like. Like that's what I do. I just put down stuff I like. Because your journal's for you, really. So, I mean, some people might make them for other people, but my journal is just for me. So I don't care if it doesn't tell this big, magnificent story about some special time or whatever. I like it, and it doesn't make sense, but it goes on there anyway. Oh, and then, last but not least, I got the pencil case from Designed for Arrangement. Bree showed this from Documented Journey in her favorite supplies video, and I'd been looking for a pencil case kind of like this that I could put all my favorite stuff in and most used supplies, so that it was easy to not only use it at home, but just pack it up real quick in 2 seconds and take it with me. So this is me setting it up. Once I kind of play around with the stuff in it and make sure that that's the setup I like, I'll do a what's in my pencil case video, but for now this is just my quick initial setup. And I've been using it for a few days now and I'm already in love. Like, seriously guys, this thing has stolen my heart. It's awesome. So thank you, Brie. So yeah, just putting more stuff in. And I believe that's it for my Creative Week video this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already so you don't miss any of my future videos. Have a wonderful creative week, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.